Are we live, everybody?
From New York, it's Saturday night.
Only on Peacock now.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know that. I know that they're the only place that they're streaming it is Peacock,
That makes sense.
which is funny because that's where the WWE Network is streaming now. Let's see here. I want to make sure that I get in here so I can see the chat. Welcome, everybody.
Destroy Cannon. Yeah, welcome.
Yes.
There.
I want to make sure. Okay, so really quick, I'm just doing an audio sync. Okay, Alex sounds pretty good.
Yeah, there's me.
Wow, that was really tart, Andrea. I'm starting to think she doesn't like you guys. All right, cool.
Okay, whatever.
Welcome, everybody. So I'm just making sure I've got everything up because I am the mister of the chat. The mistress of the chat doesn't work. At least not for me. And welcome back to Breath of the Wild. Holy crap, it's been a while.
It has. It's been a while
Yes.
since I could say I'm sorry.
Guys, since I said I'm sorry, it's been a while. So, yeah, part of that is just because January through March are just horrible months. We try and make them work, but then crap hits the fan and we got to get other things going on. So, hopefully you guys are okay with that.
Sorry, I'm also trying to share things.
And also, I've got... why is Link so freaking cold?
Because we're in Tabantha now.
Okay, so you're just going to let him freeze to death. Got
Yeah.
it.
Well, that's
Alright.
why it's
He's
paused.
doing it just for you, Adam.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Alex. You're just so thoughtful and caring. You are.
Hey.
Okay, let's see if I can actually okay, can I make one little complaint about Twitter?
Okay.
Why can't I edit my tweets?
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Why?
And they
'cause
keep making rumors like, we're going to have like a 5-second time limit where you can do that. And it's like,
Well, no, because I'd like a 30, like a 30-second time limit. But like when we're streaming links to these things, and I have to go like redo the stream, like I just barely had to. I'd love to be able to just go in and edit my freaking stream so that it has the proper link.
exactly. I think.
Why the frick can I do that, Twitter?
Yeah.
Are you just too busy watching all the child porn that's on there?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah.
Are you too busy watching all the Gina Carano stuff to actually put this in? Because, I mean, it doesn't seem to me like it'd be a hard thing to fix.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
No.
Just
So, like, for example, so basically what I got to do now is try and copy all of the text that I just barely did because, yeah. Okay, so select all and then copy, and then what I'm going to have to do is re-edit the tweet to have the proper link.
Okay, get it.
I don't get it, but that's all right. Don't try to explain it to me.
Well, there's that link over there on the TV.
There you go. Are you happy now, Andrea?
Well, he's not the
Oh my
missing
gosh.
link.
Okay.
not the missing link.
He is, in fact, the missing link. Thankfully, I can do all this on my phone, but it's just...
Oh, look, there's the Lord of the
Ridiculous.
Mountain.
Okay, yeah, that way you guys don't hear an echo. Maybe I ought to take that away. And also, welcome Alex to Streamlabs.
To stream.
Because now we're streaming on Streamlabs OBS. And really quick, I also need to add in something else, but I will take care of that in a minute. Okay. There we go. So now I have a proper link that works.
Hey, there's a stable.
And now I get to go do this really fast. Because I have to go grab some of my previous stream links for Streamlabs. So how you been, Alex? It's actually been it's been a hot minute. It's been like 3 days
Yeah.
since we talked about a lot of that stuff, and actually we forgot to get to some of that. So I've got to fix that because a lot of people want to know what Andrea thinks about things like the rumored Last of Us remake that might be happening. Might be. Totally might be. Wait, don't I? Okay, so that one doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Do I have one that does the Streamlabs link? There we go. Okay, I need to just add that. Okay, so go back to this video and I can just put it in the description. Or actually, no, I can't. Damn it! No, I can't. I have to do it on here.
Okay.
Good lord! This is what happens when things get complicated. Okay. I gotta come in here and do it. And what? No, skip to YouTube Studio. I don't want to bring it up in anything other. Don't worry, guys. We'll figure this shit out eventually. So, what's on the agenda today, Alex? Like, what are we gonna try and get done?
Well, first I'm gonna get this tower over here, and then
Okay.
I guess I'll make my way towards the Zora domain. Maybe we could get started on the next Divine Beast.
Okay, so. And of course, I try to highlight. There we go. There we go. Now, damn it, Apple devices. But see, here's the thing. I've also run off of other tablets, and I haven't been too satisfied with them either. So as much as I know that sucks for some people, it's just the way it goes. Okay, can I actually do this? Because I tried to give myself moderator privileges on the Drak and Shadow channel. So can I edit it in? No, I cannot.
Oh, you'll get it sooner or later. Don't worry too much about it right now if it's not pressing.
Well, it just would have made things convenient right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so I want to switch account. Okay, switch it over to this one. There we go. Holy moly. So we're going to get the tower, and then do we have anything major on the agenda today? Aside from maybe some shrine hunting. Because
I could
that's
try.
what we're going to be doing.
Maybe just shrine hunting, but I could also try and make my way to Zora's domain and start the Divine Beast quest.
Very cool. Let's see. So I'm going to put it right in here. Okay, so now people have the Streamlabs link, because the other thing that's awesome and can happen from time to time, Alex, is now people have the option to donate.
Oh, very nice.
Because Streamlabs just allows it. So if they want to, or if they want to contribute, or if they want to follow, hopefully we won't have any issues trying to get that going. Although I'm not sure. That is so weird that it started out that way. Let me see if I can fix it.
What?
It shrunk the switch window. I don't know why. Shall we see if we can fix this, people?
I missed. Ah, now he knows I'm here. God, I suck. There we go.
It's okay, Alex. You're forgiven.
Come here. I'll screw it.
I've done all I can, people. I don't know why it's doing that. I'll have to fix it when I do things in post, but...
Ridgeland Tower.
So, really quick, can we just get into the elephant in the room here for Andrea? So, we talked about this on Friday, but you are not on the podcast. So, people don't get to hear your opinions, Andrea, but supposedly, rumored in development, Neil Druckmann, or as I like to call him, and Andrea gets irritated when I call him this, Neil Cuckman.
Oh, jeez.
You're gonna eventually have Arya repeat that.
She doesn't hear me say it.
No, but she almost said it.
See what I mean?
Oh.
Like, that's what happens. I don't know why. We'll have to fix that somehow. But
I didn't need the Thunder Helm after all.
don't you have the Thunderhelm on?
Yeah, I
I
do,
was going to
but
say.
I didn't really need it because I didn't have any problem with the Wiz robes this time.
So, supposedly,
Thanks for Wally's
Andrea,
Gale.
he is pitching to do a remake from the ground up of the original Last of Us. Do we know the reason? Not really. The presumption that a lot of people are thinking is now, because I think Romney actually had the better theory. Now that they have an HBO series where they actually have a casted Ellie and a casted Joel, played by none other than Pedro Pascal, aka the Mandalorian, they are going to redo it with the recastings and then maybe even some story changes to make it fit better with The Last of Us Part 2. And
Okay.
one thing that we also know is that Sony was also pitched Days Gone 2 by Ben Studios. And unfortunately, because Days Gone didn't do very well, considering 2020, the pitch was taken down, and supposedly Sony has basically given Ben Studios to Neil Druckmann. So they will be working on two things. They'll be working on an arena multiplayer game based on The Last of Us, and an arena multiplayer game based off of Uncharted. You know, the two features that weren't really known from the Uncharted series or The Last of Us series. So, what's your take on what I've explained?
You, Andrea, what do you think?
Yeah, we already know Alex's opinion because you were on the podcast, and we'll get into our opinions. Maybe things have changed, but Andrea,
I don't know what Alex's opinion is.
I don't.
we'll get to that in a minute. But I want to get the fresh opinion out of the way
Why would you want to know mine?
Because you're a Last
because
of Us
people
fan.
actually do want to know that since you are a fan of The Last of Us.
Well then,
See, it's so hard to get her to do this stuff, Alex.
if
Oh,
people hated The
no.
Last of Us 2, then why are they wasting their time remaking the first one?
Well, here's the other problem. Neil is now a vice president of Naughty Dog. So what he says goes.
Well, then I guess people won't have to complain about The Last of Us 2 if they're trying to remake the first one to...
Well, they'll still complain about it.
And that's my opinion.
All right then.
No, supposedly, and the other kind of things that I want to bring up from the podcast are opinions that Romney gave. Do you think the reason that they're doing it is because of the HBO series?
I can't imagine how that would be possible.
Well, because now you have new castings for Joel and Ellie. So basically, now that you have a Hispanic guy playing Joel, because Pedro Pascal, and I can't remember who they cast as Ellie, but I want to say it's also a Hispanic girl. So now you have new Joel, new Ellie, and maybe they want to modify the story to fit better with The Last of Us Part 2, because, like, you're kind of approaching this from the fans' perspective. Neil doesn't think there's anything wrong with the story of Part 2. He still doesn't. So at that point, the presumption here is that he would make the first game to accommodate better to it. That silent explosion that you heard was Andrea's brain kind of, because I gave way too much information.
Okay.
Well, I'm hearing the same thing now about Uncharted, that they're gonna remake that one too.
Yeah.
Because of Tom
And
Holland.
by the way, can I just say I love the joke that's being made right now is that the Spider-Man formula has now infiltrated Sony PlayStation.
Probably.
So make 3 games, then reboot it 10 years later. Except in the case of The Last of Us, where it was make 2 games. wait 5 years, and then reboot it.
I can't imagine how much more different they can do the first one anyway.
I don't either, but, like, the other problem that I have here is, why? Like, Last of Us is fairly new. I actually had to go back and think about it, but, like, when did the first game come out? It had to be, like, 2011? Something like that?
Who knows? Maybe
I think so.
Maybe
2011,
then they
2012.
will be less of. Maybe you'll like it better, Adam.
No. No, I won't, because Neil Druckmann will still be in charge. Which means he will be picking who writes, and they'll make the same damn mistakes.
Oh, Lord. Not one of you.
Yes, Alex, it is one of me. Oh, no, it's one of you. Although, unpopular opinion, I like the sword. The sword is cool looking. I always like trying to get one of those katanas from the Yiga clan.
Ow.
2013 was when the original Last of Us came out, so 7 years ago.
He thought quickly.
I love that sword. I
I
love it.
wasted my time for some mighty bananas and amber. Fuck this guy.
Well, it's the Yiga clan. They carry bananas all the time.
Yeah, but they also carry rupees. That's what I want. That's why I fight them.
Oh, well, I guess that guy was broke.
You think it's...
He spent all of his money on bananas, Alex. Don't you
You
understand?
just always go for broke, Alex.
Go for broke. And before people mention, yes, I know, for some reason, at least on my end,
Ice was Rube.
the game screen is shrunk, so we have like an L of black. I don't know why it is, but I promise I'll fix it. When I go back into the stream, I'll fix it for you. I don't know why it's doing that now. It never does it for us on our streams. It's official. It just hates us. I don't know. Like theater mode. Theater mode is fine. Theater mode is fine. So I don't know why. But like when you just have it in the regular YouTube video mode, Alex, it's just yeah.
Yeah, it's a Goron.
Oh no, a Goron with big anime eyes. There we go, everybody. So, I guess the big question is, if there is a remake of The Last of Us, would you play it? Andrea.
I probably will still play it. That's me.
Have fun with that.
Okay. You don't have to join.
Oh, maybe I'll let you play, but I'll just join and make fun of it. Because that's pretty much what we did with Last of Us Part 2. So, much to the chagrin of so many others. Alex, has your opinion changed any?
No,
Over
not
the whole
really.
concept? Does it bug you that Neil basically got a studio canceled?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That
Because the thing that really bugs me is according to the rumor mill, Days Gone wasn't really an awesome idea. Like, it was just another zombie game, except they kind of added in like this weird horde mode with the zombies because they were all like they were like World War Z aggressive,
Right.
and so you could have like waves and waves coming at you.
Oh, I haven't.
But the difference is that Bend Studios, which if people don't know this, made the Siphon Filter games back on the PlayStation 1, they took the criticism that was made of Days Gone and they actually implemented it here. They actually said, you know what? Okay, let's go back to the drawing board for Days Gone 2. And from what we can tell, they learned a lot. And they showed that very well to Sony, and Sony just basically said, nah, screw you.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, Jiminy Christmas, if they learned a lot, Neil isn't going to learn anything, and I get it. The only reason you're doing it is because he's VP. I would have loved to have seen them do that because at least, like, Naughty Dog has a reputation, granted from the PS1 days as well, but so does Bend. And now Bend is basically dead, and it's just supposedly, it's just another branch of Naughty Dog. And, yeah. And I know a few people that were actually hoping that Days Gone would pay for a reboot of Siphon Filter. And they'd be able to get PS4 quality Siphon Filter, which is what they really wanted. Well, now you don't get that.
Yeah, that sucks.
That kind of does. In that weird aspect. It's frustrating in that way. But what you gonna do, I guess. Oh, and by the way, because we forgot, we didn't do this last night because we're still trying to figure out how to do notifications. I want to make sure that we get this taken care of. Thank you, Dr. Ropadope, for joining us on Twitch. Because he gave us a follow last night, and because we're still getting used to the new setup, we, for some reason, didn't see it. So, I'm sorry. Alex will smack us. Oh, by the way, since we are on my Twitch channel, Alex, do you want to quickly introduce yourself so that people know who you are?
Yeah.
If they don't already.
I'm Alex, or ShadowBlizzard3000 on YouTube.
Yep.
I do have a Twitch account. I don't stream anything, though.
No, you usually just use it for chat, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we've had you in the chat from time to time.
Ah!
Although, you and me at some point need to go and harass Rising Sun on Twitch.
Yeah.
Just come into a random game, go, does this game have a volcano? We need to throw you into it.
So, yeah, on YouTube, I do anime-related content for it.
And not necessarily, we need to clarify this because somebody did not get it. You don't just do reviews.
Right.
A lot of your most recent stuff, I think, is reviews, but you've also done videos kind of going over, for example, because it's one of the most popular ones, the Dot Hack timeline.
Yeah.
So you've done that, and that's awesome.
Yeah. Just anything related to anime I've tackled on my channel. I've done even Let's Plays, too.
Yes, you've even done Let's Plays, except for mainstream anime, because that will never happen.
I wouldn't say never. I've talked about some shows that have had mainstream acclaim in recent years.
Yes, you have, but I love occasionally looking into your comment section and it's like, so when are you gonna do anything for Dragon Ball? And it's like, oh, that's funny, because you're never gonna get what you want.
No, never.
Because he ain't ever gonna do it. I think even somebody was saying like, you want to do some stuff for Demon Slayer, and it was right around the time in Shadow of the Colossus where we kind of explained you didn't like Demon Slayer.
The funny thing is,
Didn't we want to play Days Gone?
At some point.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do you want to?
Well, I was just wondering if that was one that we were.
Hey, we could do it in honor of Ben. I don't have a problem now. The only reason I was kind of against it was because it was yet another zombie game.
Yeah, but it was actually,
It looked kind of good.
I couldn't remember if this was one when we saw a trailer.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
I was still of the opinion like, it's just another zombie game. It's just another post-apocalyptic zombie game.
Yeah, but I think that'd be kind of like another. Well, no, I don't know if you would consider like a horror type of thing, but.
Well, it would be like a zombie game, but
well, yeah.
no, it has a horde mode. Is that what you were getting confused?
No, I meant like it's like a more of a horror genre sort of thing.
Yes, it is. It is of the horror genre.
Unless we say,
and you can only play Days Gone on OnlyFans. Sorry, I have to do that joke because everybody just like every time we say horror, for some reason, is like, what did you say, horror? No, we said horror.
Oh my god.
It's kind of like when we did, I kid you not, I got this when this happened, Alex. We were playing Doom Eternal DLC, and the reveal at the end of the part 1 of it is that you basically come across the devil, except he looks like Doom Guy.
Right.
So the joke I made was that is oh my gosh, it's the Nega Slayer.
Okay.
And I got a few people going, did you just say the N-word?
Oh my god, no.
Because it comes on, because I've even listened to the audio, and I'm like, no, I'm saying Nega Slayer, as in negative.
Yeah,
As
negative.
in negate. And
Like
no, everybody thought I was saying the N-word.
Oh, jeez.
Guys, do I look like Randy Marsh from South Park? And so now I'm just calling it the Anti-Slayer. Because that way people know.
Unless we save that for like October.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
I know we're not going to be able to do, because we might have to wait a while for Parasite Eve 2.
Yeah.
Because we got to figure out... Oh, and this is actually something that will make it to the podcast eventually.
Ow.
Alex, thoughts on the PS3, PSP, and PS Vita stores shutting down in July?
Yeah, well, that's a bummer, but it's
expected.
Yeah, it's expected.
I mean, it would be really cool if all of a sudden, like, a month later they announced, oh, by the way, we finally integrated the PS3, PSP, and PS Vita stores into the PS4, PS5 stores. But I doubt that they will. Because I don't think they've given that much thought towards it. I know that's going to irritate some people, but it's the way it is. Yeah, I'm sad because now we have to basically go through there and get whatever we want and basically prioritize them so that we can then put some of them on the PS TV that we have, some of them on the PS3.
Hasty milk. Yeah.
It was hastily drawn from the cow. Milk, damn you! Oh, yeah, that tower.
Yeah, this one's a little tricky. It's probably one of the harder ones.
Fun fact, I got it by accident.
Yeah.
I was flying over. I can't remember how I got over it. If this is the tower, I think it is. I flew over it and I just happened to land on the top of it and I got it. And then I'm like, okay, well, let me go ahead and get down. And then I realized, oh shit, like it's really bad down here.
I'm not sure you can fly to this one.
I might be thinking of a different tower.
Yeah, there's
a couple of heavily guarded towers.
Yeah.
And you were probably like, I'm lucky.
No, it was more like, oh shit, I didn't realize there were going to be things down there.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Thank you, Rivali.
Thank you, Falco.
Falco.
By the way, a couple of my friends are really pissed that my favorite champion from this game is Rivali. How can you like Cocky Falco? Because it's Cocky Falco. I mean, it's like Link has a Sasuke. I mean, why wouldn't I like that? Oh, he's looking for you.
Yeah, but he lost me. Or I lost him. Whew.
Hug that wall.
Bye.
Well, that works.
Except when it rains. Get off, Link!
Yay! Oops. Let's just be honest, Alex. It rains every time you play.
That's true.
You're just crying inside, and that's why it's
And
raining.
the game reflects your emotional state. Oh, is that like a secret? No, it isn't a secret. I thought it was. Like, Alex found a secret.
God. I've never come up from this direction before. I usually come from the other end.
Well, I mean, you have the stamina for it, so
Yeah.
can you really complain?
No. It's just a
Nah.
little more tricky. Although, I was saying, before Andrew interrupted me,
Uh-huh.
that I do have a review script for Demon Slayer. I just don't know how I want to go about it, because it's kind of one I don't want to try and use footage for or anything, because it's Sony, and Sony's really bad about copyright.
Sony, like, one of their studios makes it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. When I actually did a search for Demon Slayer, I didn't see a whole lot of content, but I didn't know why. That might be why.
Yeah.
People just don't want to take the chance with Sony. Because Sony gets a little ban happy, let's just be honest.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
And I love the fact that occasionally people get mad at me because I support PlayStation and admit that Sony gets a little ban happy. Yeah, guys, I get it. Sony is a craptastic company, but it's not like Microsoft is making games that I'm interested in. Right?
Yeah, it's the same with me.
I'd love to be able to play Series X. Do I want to give a monopoly to Microsoft? No. But if they make games that I'm interested in, I have no problem giving that love. It's just Sony comes out with more of the games that I like. Although I can say in this generation, the gold medal probably goes to Nintendo.
Yeah.
Because that on-the-go factor just really plays into it. Oh, oops.
Wrong button.
Wow, Link is going to play Nurse Love Addiction?
Yeah, he will.
Andre, I think you need to inspect his Switch.
Actually, that is one I want to play with Andrea, because...
What, Nurse Love Addiction?
Well, maybe not love addiction with Andrea, but love syndrome. I would like to play with her,
Okay.
because it's about nursing.
Oh, goody.
Yes, she wants to play a game about nurses with big boobs.
They don't have big boobs.
All I have to go on is the image that came up on the screen.
I'll have you know, it's rated T for teen.
That doesn't help. Games with big boobs are also rated T.
That's true.
I want to say one of the Senran Kagura games has that rating.
I don't know. I want to say those are all M, but... Oh, well. There's a shrine
No,
down
because
there.
somebody got into an argument with me when I did a
There's
commentary
the fairy
video on...
fountain!
Crap, what was it called? I want to say Senran Kagura Kageyoshi, but that's not right. Estival Versus, I think.
What? Ooh.
Oh my gosh, that would have been hilarious if you didn't get it.
Oh, that's the stable. I thought that was a shrine.
Anyway,
What?
I made
I
a
thought there
commentary
was a
video,
shrine.
Well, there is a shrine,
and
yeah,
somebody got
'cause there's
into an
always a
argument
shrine
with
in
me
their
saying
stable.
that some of the Senran Kagura games were actually T.
They're-
Whereas I say they
I
were,
don't know.
where I said that they were like AO or M.
No, none of them are AO. If they were AO, you wouldn't have ever heard of them, so...
This is true.
I'm just hanging out.
Well, actually not true, because Steam
Yeah.
actually does a fairly good job, unlike Walmart, of advertising even AO games.
That's true.
So, yeah, we can't make that argument anymore. Like, we're so outside of Walmart and Target that it doesn't matter. We get advertisements everywhere else. Oh, by the way, I did want to share this irony. So, you remember, Alex, how they said they weren't going to have Doom games at Walmart? Guess what I found?
Will they have Doom?
Doom Eternal. They even have a little card that gives both of the Ancient Gods DLC for it.
Oh,
But
that's
I
nice.
thought you said you weren't going to have Doom because it has violence in it. It's almost like what I said on the podcast that everybody thought I was smoking crack would happen. Is that Walmart would eventually say, "We want money.
Yeah, they want money.
We want that sweet cash." So let's see. The other things that we need to get into with the podcast, because I know one other opinion that people wanted is the Thundercats movie. So, because I guess the assumption is that Andrea watched Thundercats with me.
How did they come to that conclusion?
I don't know.
I have never
Probably
seen-
because we say that we literally grew up together.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I've watched Thundercats.
Nope. That's not what they know. Do you have an opinion on the Thundercats movie?
I don't know anything about Thundercats.
So the only thing that we know is that the director for Godzilla vs. Kong is going to helm it. So he's going to do it. Apparently, he has a script he's been working on since high school for it. But yeah, you don't know anything about Thundercats. So, but wait, didn't you watch Thundercats Roar? Nobody watched Thundercats Roar. Not even Cartoon Network watched Thundercats Roar. Because none of them were up at 4 a.m.
Wow, they put it on that early?
Yeah, they put up 6 episodes
Wow.
and then canceled it abruptly. Gee, I wonder why. Because I'll bet that the sighting was, well, nobody's watching it. You put it at 4 a.m. Who was watching? But people stay up for Adult Swim. No, they don't. No, they don't. They wait until it hits the streaming services and then they watch it. Okay, like back in the early 2000s, could you say that? Yeah, probably.
Unless they're diehard fans of it.
How could you be a diehard fan? There were 6 episodes.
No.
And everybody hated the idea. It was basically taking Thundercats and doing Teen Titans Go.
Well, I'm just saying that diehard fans that would be willing to wake up at those hours to watch it.
But it had 6 episodes.
I know.
So nobody's
So
dying.
nobody was a diehard at that
I'm
point.
just saying in general for any show that came
Sure.
on at 6 in the morning that if somebody really wanted to watch it.
Yeah,
then-
Sat AM it was not.
No. I mean, I'm a.
The
You
only
know
ex-
me.
I
I'm
mean-
such a.
The only,
So when Dot Hack Roots was on Cartoon Network, this was like forever ago, 2006, 2000. That was on at 7 in the morning. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm just gonna tape it.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. That was my answer to a
well,
lot of this stuff.
the only exception I woke up at 6 in the morning was to watch the Sonic Sat AM.
Yeah,
Yeah, same
when
here.
we were like 5 years old and,
Well,
and such. But
Actually, that's not entirely true. I didn't do it just for Sat AM because I was in junior jazz at the time, and we, for some reason, always got the early morning games. So it just so happened that if I got up at like 6 and then watched Sat AM, I wouldn't. I'd have to get up like a half hour later anyway. So it's just like, okay, I'll watch Sat AM and then I'll stay up because I've got to go and do my basketball game after that. So like at that point it was kind of convenient. So I've got to state that as well. But no, you're absolutely right. Like we don't do that. Even when Gundam Seed and Yu Yu Hakusho were airing the final episodes of those series at 5, I was still recording them on tape.
yeah.
Can you throw a bomb?
Yeah, I can throw a bomb.
Okay.
But why can't you bowl a bomb?
Good question.
You can in Skyward Sword.
Oh, are you gonna get that for?
Skyward Sword?
Yeah,
Yeah,
are you
Skyward
gonna,
Sword
Are you
HD.
gonna get that for Switch?
I don't know. Maybe I will.
You might enjoy it.
And I have still heard that Nintendo is considering Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD for Switch. So, for all the people who are screaming, we lost what we wanted! No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because it's still Zelda 35th anniversary, which means they're going to do all kinds of Zelda love. Because Zelda has more of an audience than Mario. Speaking of, a lot of people were very mad that Pac-Man 99 got announced, but Mario 35 was taken down.
Oh, bummer.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Mario 35 was supposed to end at the end of March. So
Oh, yeah, the collection thing. Yeah.
yeah, and then
That I did
Namco
know.
announces Pac-Man 99, which is basically like Mario. It's like Tetris 99, but Pac-Man
Right.
kind
Okay.
of thing. And he's like, why couldn't Nintendo announce that Mario 35 could become like Mario 99? It's not happening, people.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, and just because you mentioned Gundam Seed, it's streaming on Funimation now.
It is streaming on Funimation, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. Although,
Especially when streaming services don't put Destiny with it.
yeah, I don't know what the
Because
deal
to
is
me,
with
it just
that.
feels like an incomplete season.
Although I did check it out. It is the new dub. I don't think they have any of the old dub on it. So
Oh, so the Seed on Funimation is the new dub.
yes,
Okay.
it sounds okay. I didn't like watch any full episodes. I just kind of sampled some clips real quick, and yeah, it sounds fine.
Okay. Maybe at some point I'll get around to it. You know, when people stop getting irritated when I won't watch other Gundam series. Somebody even made the suggestion, like, when you go back to Gundam Seed, you ought to just watch the new dub. I'm like, but then it might be negative. And I like Seed. Oh, and I also get crap for that one. How can you like the boy band Gundams?
The boy band Gundams,
Well, it's because all the boys are pretty.
right? Well, all the Gundam boys are pretty, aren't
Okay.
they?
No.
It's not like
No. I'll give you a picture of Amuro, and then you can envision Atherin and Kira, and you can tell me whether or not he's pretty.
I mean, if you don't think about like the styles of the late 70s and early 80s of Japanese anime, right?
Yeah, this is one of the arguments that I have with it. It's just like, okay, sorry, but in the 70s and 80s, Amuro would be a pretty boy.
Yeah, it's just
So at that point, you can't really make that argument. One of the people that follows the streams, RPX, he loves Juno Ashita. I think Judao looks good look-wise, but I don't like what they did with his character. This is ultimately my problem, is earlier Gundam series, I don't know why, it depends on which one I'm talking about, they have bad character development. One of the reasons I like the newer stuff is that they have actual character arcs. They have character development happening. This is why I will pick Kira over Amuro any day. Because Amuro is just a petulant little brat, whether he's an adult or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, they're all...
To take a joke from you, Alex, Shin Asuka and Amuro Ray should get together and talk about how they hate everything.
And go bowling.
Yes, and go bowling. Maybe even start up their own crochet club. Because that's how it is. Drives me crazy. I promise, I don't want to hate the original Gundam stuff. Like, I want to be a fan of everything, but Universal Century can go fuck itself. I've come across 2 series that I like in Universal Century, 0080 and 0083. They're OVAs.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That's it.
Don't fall off.
Although I've been told the next thing that I'm supposed to watch, I'll love, which is the 8th MS team.
Where?
Or the 8th Mobile Suit team.
I think the next fairy fountain's around here, but I can't find it.
I don't know.
I mean, you don't know.
This map is too big to memorize.
Just jump down and see.
Well,
I mean, if I knew where I was going, I'd be able to help you. But there's a shrine you haven't gotten.
yeah. That's all the way over there. And if I have to go all the way over there, then I can't be over here.
Thank you for using Saturday Night Live logic.
And over there is not as good as over
here. Yeah, I kind of saw that happening. Oh my god.
You had Saturday Night Live, but I was thinking like the MASH where they are trying to get an incubator.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, no, you're right.
And
You're right.
it's like, because if one breaks down, then I'd only have 2.
Then I'd only have 2. 2 is not as good as 3. Speaking of which, MASH is on Hulu!
Oh, yay! That's sad, because I don't want to sign up for Hulu.
Just watch ads.
Yeah.
I mean, Alex, you're still part of the generation that had to deal with commercials.
Yeah.
And you know how to handle commercials, right? You just go take a pee. Or you go make a sandwich.
I guess you're right.
I just can't imagine some of the people who cannot tolerate
Guys,
it.
I have not been a subscribing member of Hulu or Crunchyroll for a long time. I'm okay with just ads. You know, I grew up in the horrible age of commercials. So I know what to do. Just go to the bathroom, go make a sandwich,
And then later
go check your email.
And then later down the road, you'll go and look up any old commercials that you're like, I remember this commercial growing
Well,
up.
yeah, because they're hilarious.
Yeah. Well,
Because somebody was just... What she's talking about, Alex, is apparently it was the anniversary of the Mario 64 milk commercial.
I remember that. Yeah.
And it was like a couple of weeks ago. And it was the anniversary, and then I think that was part of the Michael Bay made milk commercials.
Right.
And
I don't
so
know if he did that one, but he did the first Got Milk commercial.
Yeah, he did the first Got Milk, like the first series of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they expanded the Got Milk brand. And I want to say that those weren't his. But yeah, so that happened. And I remember Nintendo was pissed because I've never been able to confirm this, but apparently they used Mario in it without Nintendo's consent.
Oh, wow.
And so
I can have a hard time believing that. Come on.
I kind of don't believe it either, but man, wouldn't you like to be a fly on the wall of the Nintendo exec room
Yeah.
when they found out? Oh my gosh, heads would have exploded.
Heads were rolling, and then they would have exploded.
No, they would have exploded off, and then they would have rolled, and then they would have exploded. See, I expounded on what you were saying. Andrea gets me. So yeah, that was that, and the other one that somebody was bringing up to me was I think it was a month ago, the anniversary of the first Segata Sanshiro Sega commercial, which we didn't get.
Right.
We got one of the later ones.
I'm in the mood for you.
But Jiminy Christmas, why didn't Segata Sanshiro become a thing here?
Oh, I don't know.
Segata Sanshiro. Oh man, it would be great. Oh, speaking of Sega, did you get the good news, Alex?
No.
Alex Kidd in Miracle World is coming out in June.
Oh, nice.
Remastered, and then also, crap, what's it called? Wonder Boy and basically Wonder Boy 4.
Arabian something.
No, it's like Asha World,
Oh, okay.
something
I
like
don't
that.
know.
It's the unofficial fourth
Skull Lake.
Wonder Boy game.
Oh, crap.
And it's
That's
coming out in the second quarter. So, and here's the difference: is like Alex Kidd in Miracle World, that is being redone by the original Alex Kidd team.
Oh, that's cool.
No, sorry, never mind. That is the Wonder Boy one. The Wonder Boy one, they brought back the 4 people who worked on the Wonder Boy games, and they made Wonder Boy 4 the unofficial one.
Nice.
Alex Kidd, I think, is .emu. For those who don't know who .emu is, they made the remake of Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap, as well as Streets of Rage 4.
You again.
We meet again. And let that horse be in your nightmares.
You're
Or that
not
horse
worth the
head.
time. East Akala Stable. I'm gonna go
Yay,
hide in
now
here
we're in
for a while.
Akala. So now you can pay exorbitant prices for all the oh crap, what are they called? The arrows. The ancient arrows.
Oh yeah, the ancient arrows.
Ancient arrows. Guys, I'm old. Don't give me crap. Just don't.
No, I don't. A shady customer.
Also, another interesting question that we're now getting is how much time do we now actually spend on Twitter?
To be honest, I'm actually thinking of deleting my Twitter.
No! Then I can't put you in random things! No, I'm
And
kidding.
random things.
No, you know what? I'm there to laugh at the dumpster fire that is Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know if you saw the recent statistics. Like, it wasn't like Twitter had a huge media... It didn't have the media presence that all the celebrities wanted to make it out to be. But it actually went down this year. So
you
it's
mean
now
like the users?
Like when it came to like viewership, when it came to usership on Twitter compared to the actual like U.S. population, it was still like 50-60% in previous years.
Can I get it?
In 2020 and 2021, it dropped to 30.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can't say that it's like the social norm to be on Twitter anymore.
Yeah. That's like the same with Facebook, you know?
Yeah,
And
exactly. And that one I'm getting rid of. In fact, fun fact, everybody who gets mad at me, why aren't you mentioning the Facebook for Drak and Shadow or for Geek News on there? Because they're probably going away. Because I'm done with Facebook.
Yeah, me too.
I'm done with, like, the only reason I kept my Facebook was,
Stay in
because,
contact with family.
yeah, but with my mom's side of the family. But now they're on other platforms, so I can stay in contact. Plus, I got a lot of direct numbers, so yeah, I'm thinking about getting rid of my Facebook, and once Twitter stops becoming funny to me, I'll probably get rid of that too. Because at this point, it's just like everything's a dumpster fire. Every opinion, every hot take is a dumpster fire on Twitter. And there you go. You lost the ball.
I did. I lost it. Why motion
What
controls?
the hell?
Ow! That almost worked.
Son of a bitch!
Wow,
That would have been great.
that would have been great if it was a hole-in-one.
Hey, there we
Actually, yeah, that
Oh,
would have
oh,
been like if
oh,
it went
can I get it?
bing, and then just dropped in there. That would have been great.
go. No, no.
Oh, you son of a
wait.
bitch.
Yeah,
Yes!
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. This is why we will not be getting Mario Golf. I don't know. Maybe I'll get Mario Golf just so that we can have some fun with it. But
Only if they have the original taunts.
what? What
Yeah.
about OnlyFans?
Not OnlyFans, only taunts. The original taunts that they, you know, you could like yell. You
Well,
could have your character yell for and
Well,
hurry
no,
up.
because you saw the new Mario Kart or Mario Golf they're putting out, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Where you can actively, like, basically play your own golf game. It's a race.
Yeah, I
now.
saw that. It's just
And yes, you can taunt in that, and it's
good.
great. Well, I think they even added some new ones too. Because I could have sworn like Bowser didn't have a butt waggle, and now he does. Either Bowser or Donkey Kong, one of the two. Because yeah, that's a thing. All right, it's time for you to kill off. I mean, liberate another monk. Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it! No! Oxygen!
Germs.
Now I'm dust!
May the gods smile upon you.
I actually saw somebody making an adequate argument of like, man, you should feel like a total douchebag. You killed off like 200 sages
Probably.
who were probably already dead. I mean, let's just be honest about that, people. They were probably already dead.
Melody.
Is it just me or those horse head things on top of the stables kind of creepy?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm still having drift issues.
Yup.
Hey.
Hi, Beetle. Why do you have a man bra on?
I don't.
That's a man bra. Don't give me crap, don't give me crap, people in the comments section. Man bras exist.
Yeah, they do.
Sadly. Sadly, man bras do exist.
It could be just a tank top shirt, only it's smaller.
No, it actually, there are actually, like, what is it called? Underwire? Like, underwire equivalents.
Yeah.
Okay.
For your man packs.
Well.
And?
I'm just saying, it exists. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying it exists.
I got some stuff I can sell them if I can find it. I think I got like some diamonds I can hawk. Got some hot diamonds.
You got some infinity stones with there too, I'm sure.
Nah, can't use those. You break the game. Yeah, infinity stones are what we call cheat codes back in the day.
Yeah.
Remember those back in the day? All the Game Shark codes and all those?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody remembers those anymore. Well, because the companies took such a hard stance on them. Except for emulators. Oh, actually, I forgot to address this because we were talking about the PS3 store shutting down.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's already been a big argument that emulation sites are going to see a surge after July. What do you think about that?
I'd say it's very likely, yeah.
It's very likely. Do we think Sony will get involved like Nintendo did?
I don't know. That's harder to say. I
'Cause-
could see them doing it, but I don't truly know.
I could see them doing the Nintendo approach, where it's just like, okay, if it's a Nintendo-based game, you know, we're gonna crack down on those. But I mean, those already exist.
Mm-hmm.
But then there are a bunch of games like, say, Musashi that aren't supported anymore.
Yeah.
It's just really sad that, you know, people have to resort to emulators
Yeah.
in
it's
order
like,
to play their
Ow.
favorite games
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
were-
It's just like
because
Some people don't have husbands like you who can do that.
And because I'm pretty sure people would just be like, well, there's no other way you can play games
Exactly.
that
sometimes there's just
existed
no.
way back in the day that
Mm-hmm.
you can't do it now.
The one that makes me sad is arcades, because arcades are I'm not sad to see arcades go, because arcades they technically still exist, but they're full of mobile game bullshit. But I am sad to see some like arcade variations of games go away, like say the Ninja Turtles game.
But yeah, isn't that kind
Stuff
of
like
getting
that. So it does irritate me that I have to rely on emulators and have to learn a certain degree of programming to be able to do it. But all that could be, and I'm sorry, but I also don't adopt to the idea that Nintendo and a couple of other companies have said is like, well, some of those companies don't exist anymore. Okay, so it's public domain.
Might as well be.
Well, no, it pretty much is. That's how you're treating it anyway.
Yeah.
It's public domain, so now people, or then you'll find out that the companies actually do own the property. They just don't realize it until they actually go into an inventory of their company. The perfect example is I've seen interviews with SNK where they forgot they made Crystallis. And that's why when people were screaming at them to say, like, we don't own Crystallis. Yeah, you do. And it got added into the SNK collection. It's like, yeah, you do own that.
So it's like if you're not gonna find any use for it, then give it to somebody who could maybe remaster it or bring it up to.
I don't even necessarily need a remaster. Just being able to have it available.
Well, yeah, like find a way to bring it up to one of the the next generation consoles that we can play it.
Yeah, not all of us can be collectors. Okay, not all of us can be James Rolfe and collect every single NES game. Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't even think that's true. I think he says he's like 6 short. But
And considering some of those go for a lot of money now.
yeah, no, but like he's not a 100%. I don't even think Pat the NES Punk has them all. But yeah, that's kind of the problem. It's like not all of us can be hoarders like that. Sorry, and I'm not meaning it that way. Mm-hmm. But like some of us got rid of those cartridges, and we just can't get them back.
If you can even play them, you know.
Yeah. I kind of wish that some of these companies would embrace the emulator machines to some extent, because it showcases it's a good history of what Nintendo, what Sony, what Sega have been able to accomplish in the past.
Yeah.
And some people just like those. And which would you rather have? Would you like them to have the possession of the game, which you're probably not going to get any money off of now, or would you rather have pirates go and try to remake your game, except try and put in like exorbitant microtransactions or things like that to make it look worse? Or in some of the cases like where the stupidly cheap pirate consoles happen and they look worse than the actual game is. I'd much rather keep your legacy intact, personally.
Yeah, really. Ah, my bow broke. Why are there always skeleton monsters after me?
And why do those skeletons have to have so many bats following them?
Well, I took care of the bats already.
Yes, you did. Except you forgot to say the line. But that's okay. we still love you.
There were only a couple of bats, so it wasn't too bad. Ow.
Headshot. And that actually does remind me, we actually do need to come up with like an arcade night or something like that so we can finally get around to the House of the Dead.
Yeah, the House of the Dead.
Or as somebody suggested, I should get a Dreamcast emulator so we can play the Typing of the Dead.
The Typing of the Dead.
You didn't know that existed?
No, I do.
Yeah, it totally exists. It's one of the things I love, Screw Attack. They made a mobile game making fun of that, where they basically called it the texting of the bread.
Nice.
Because they couldn't use the House of the Dead, but they basically made it a mobile game. So it's like texting. It's great. So we've unlocked the Akala lab.
Yeah.
So now we're...
Well, now I gotta light the torches, so...
Oh, to power it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was like, light the torches, what? We're lighting the beacons of Gondor?
Yeah.
The beacons are lit! Gondor calls for aid. And Rohan will answer. Yes, that looks like a giant butt cheek. That's just because...
Because it is.
Because it is, yes. It's a giant ancient butt cheek.
Link's
There he
running with the
goes.
Olympic torch.
So another question that I have personally for you, Alex. So
Okay.
circumstances have basically made it so that you probably have to pay for an additional month of HBO Max, because the Mortal Kombat movie got delayed a week,
Oh, well.
and that's just the way it goes. There's not really a whole lot we can do about it. Have you been taking advantage of HBO Max?
Not really.
Okay,
I
like
haven't seen too much on there
that implies you've seen something.
yeah. I mean, they have the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on there, so it's nice to watch.
Oh, damn it! I knew I forgot to show. I gotta show you a video I found.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can show it on the break.
Yeah, we'll show it on the break because I gotta get your opinion on that. But okay, so you've seen the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was on there. Have you like taken advantage of watching like old Adult Swim cartoons or anything like that?
No.
Okay. I've been taking advantage of DC mostly because all the animated movies are there. And actually, last night I just barely watched Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, which I hadn't watched. Holy shit, that movie gets dark. It's basically like, I don't know if it's actually adapted from a comic, but it's basically a what if of like, what if Darkseid won and acquired Earth and destroyed the Justice League and all, and it's dark as F. Like, basically like all the things that he did to the Justice League members, like he tries to reprogram a lot of them to work for him.
Wow.
But the actually the hardest one to watch was Superman.
Mm-hmm.
So Superman's like the only real threat to him. So what does he do? He creates liquid kryptonite, and he takes a needle and puts it into Superman's veins, like eternally canceling out his powers.
Wow.
Yeah, that's dark, right?
Yeah.
The other one that was really dark was he takes a lot of the heroes in the animated universe and makes them into cybernetic Furies. So like Wonder Woman, Starfire, Martian Manhunter, Hawkman. All of them are like they're horribly maimed and then brought back as cyborgs, roughly.
Crazy.
It's kind of fucked up. But ultimately it does. So it's supposed to kind of provide an ending for a lot of the DC animated universe, and it does well. But it is a very interesting what if of like, okay, what if Darkseid got the upper hand on the Justice League and what he would do to just fuck with them. People don't realize just how sadistic Darkseid is compared to Thanos. Thanos just has an obsession with death. Darkseid just likes to F with you because why not? Including reprogramming Batman to be his loyal servant. And Batman is a villain. He's a fucked up villain.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because now, like, everything that you love about Batman is now your worst weapon. He's prepared for every contingency. He knows what people are gonna do. So it's like you can't really plan a counterattack because Bruce has probably already seen through you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was another story that we talked about, wasn't it? Crap, what was it? Oh, not that the New Gods got canceled, but that The Rock wanted to bring back the Snyderverse.
Yeah, the Snyderverse.
What do you think about that, Andrea? So The Rock, the wrestler The Rock, he's currently going to be doing a movie where he plays Shazam villain Black Adam.
Oh, yeah?
And because he's seen the reception of the Snyderverse, or the Snyder Cut, he actually wants to, for lack of a better term, he wants to bring back the Snyderverse. He wants to have his character bring back the Snyderverse. The main reason he wants to do it, Andrea, is that his buddy Henry Cavill plays Superman.
Oh.
So he wants to have like a fight with his buddy Henry Cavill on screen. What do you think of that? That he wants to bring back the Snyderverse? When Warner Brothers has very clearly said they don't want to do anything with the Snyderverse ever again.
I don't
Like
see
you,
why.
I mean, you like the Snyder Cut.
Well, yeah, I don't see a reason why they couldn't, but I know that it's just all the people who don't want it are not gonna.
Well, and unfortunately, the people that don't want it are all the executives at Warner Brothers.
True.
What do they want instead? Space Jam 2?
Space Jam 2.
Where they made Lola Bunny look like another colored Bugs Bunny?
They didn't. Everybody who keeps complaining about Lola Bunny just remembers it wrong. I mean, they just remember her being more sexy than she was. And most of that's
What they
because...
did was they made her look like the new Looney Tunes version.
Yeah, maybe they've updated the
They
style
just
a
took her
little bit.
boobs out. and
She never had boobs.
The original model did.
No, it didn't.
Oh, yeah, no, it had the impression of boobs.
Everybody just remembers the fan art, and that's why they're complaining. They just remember the sexy fan art that had the boobs.
I don't know about any of the Lola fan art. They gave the impression in Space Jam she had boobs. Yeah, I've had a lot of really bad Google searches my day. I've never done Lola, and there's a good reason. All right, I learned from Princess Sally. Okay, I don't need to go see Lola. Jeez, I can't. I don't even want to imagine what they did with Lola Bunny in Rule 34.
Oh,
context.
believe
I
me,
don't.
it's out there.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm not really that attached to Lola. But, no, to me, she just looks like the way she does in New Looney Tunes. She's just a palette swap of Bugs. Which, I wasn't really attached to New Looney Tunes. It was kind of dumb. Because just, like, what they tried to do, in my opinion, was they tried to take this, like, reality TV approach to the Looney Tunes. It's like, yeah, that doesn't work. I'd rather have Lunatics Unleashed over this. Because at least that was outlandish enough that it might exist. Although, funniest thing, that's not on HBO Max.
Yeah, strange.
Lunatics Unleashed is not on it.
It'll probably be there sooner or later.
New Looney Tunes is. And some of the classic cartoons are, however, with, obviously, trigger warnings. Which just make me laugh at this point. I'm just gonna show my kids old Looney Tunes commercial or old Looney Tunes cartoons and just see if it warps their mind like a lot of people think it's going to. If anything, they'll just learn never to buy anything from Acme.
Acme.
Just never buy anything from Acme and you're good.
Especially anvils.
No, the anvils are the only thing that's good from Acme. It's just that they used improperly. But like if you try to buy anything remote controlled, it's probably gonna blow up.
Why? I am sick of these assholes. Go away! I don't want to fight you. You don't have anything worth my time or money.
Clan member who would not leave Alex alone.
And I gotta go back.
You ready to fight me now? You ready to fight me now? No, I'm not ready to fight you. You ready to fight me now?
I hate the big guys. They don't drop anything of value. At least the smaller ones drop rupees.
Yeah, that's true.
All these guys do is drop bananas and a sword.
Yeah.
Well, I got plenty of swords.
You got plenty of sword, but I like that sword. It is pretty cool looking. It's very cool and good looking. So I have no problem stating that. But yeah, so kind of back to the matter at hand. So just in your perspective, Andrea, would you like to see the Snyderverse brought back? Because obviously you like the Snyder Cut.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, the problem is
Do
Ben
you want
Affleck
The
is
Rock to be the one to bring it back?
I don't care.
She doesn't know who The Rock is.
Oh, she knows who The Rock is. She's watching enough of his bad movies. She knows who The Rock is. I swear, like, Freeform shows the Tooth Fairy regularly.
Ow. Fuck.
If they're not doing like Hunger Games marathons, they're showing Tooth Fairy. Poor Dwayne. He can never escape the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
At least on Freeform, he can't. Except now he's going to be known for the Jumanji remake. So some might some might call that an upgrade. Some might call it a downgrade.
Well, a lot of people liked it.
I have heard that.
It made a lot of money, so.
I have heard that it did very well, and Kevin Hart obviously can live off that. So I think he even said like 80% of his earnings from Jumanji went to his charity efforts.
Well, that's nice.
So, well, because dude knows how to save his money. Like, so many actors in Hollywood don't even know how to do that.
It's true.
And then occasionally you hear about like a Matthew McConaughey or a Kevin Hart who can. And now they're entrepreneurs or something like that. I mean, like Shay was pointing out to us the other day how Snoop Dogg started like a local football league in his neighborhood.
Oh, nice.
It's like, dude, that's actually pretty cool considering how much money he made in his day.
And that's what it means to be a gangster.
For real. For shizzle my nizzle. That's the only time I will ever use that, like in response to that, because like he is not talking, he's walking. He's like helping out his community in however way he can. But I guess we should also have a moment of silence for poor DMX.
Yeah.
Did any of us listen to his music?
No.
Yeah, I didn't either. There you go. You got your moment of silence. Sorry, guys. Like, 90s rap was not my thing.
Let's go. Give it to me. Give it to me.
X go. I mean, that's the most that we have a DMX reference for is Mr. X.
That's all I know was...
X go. Give it to you. So, I mean, thank you, DMX, for allowing us to have an awesome meme based off your music. So, I mean, that worked out. I suppose.
I'm on fire!
Yes, you are on fire. You should probably stop that.
Robbie's research. Are you the one called Link?
Oh,
Did I say no?
yeah, skip through it. Like, he needs a gentleman behold voice. That's too bad! If you were the legendary Link, I might actually be able to help you!
Oh, that's right. I gotta show my body.
Gentlemen,
guy's a
behold! Oh, so now you have somebody who can see your body. That one girl in Kakariko won't look at you, but the old man will.
Pyrus too shy. This guy's like just a creep.
He's like, I'm a doctor. I've seen it all.
Dr. Robbie!
Gentlemen, behold! Sorry, he talks way too fast for the
Who's
professor from
Pura? I
Aquatine.
bet a child.
I mean, he has the look of the guy, but he just talks too fast.
She got younger. Oh, she got younger. I know.
What? I'm not interrupting him, guys. He's playing the character.
Let's do it. Yes, that's
Did we
correct.
just have a Bill and Ted moment?
Apparently so.
And it gave me 3 ancient arrows. All right, I know the spiel.
So I'm looking at the news. It looks like they're going to release Advent Children again, 4K, in 4K.
Okay.
Yay! I'm not buying it. I have the director's cut. I don't need anything more. Oh, and another thing that people are recommending to me that I watch is Invincible. Apparently, it's like the goriest superhero show that exists. I don't even know what comic company made it. But apparently it's like the shit to watch right now. The only thing I've heard it compared to is Redo of Healer. But I haven't seen that either. Although I might watch that. You're surfing on your shield too much. I didn't even think you could damage your shield that way.
Yeah,
I don't do it that much though.
yeah,
so.
it does. It degrades your shield quality, and then it
Link is
breaks.
getting fat. That's what happened. Oh, wait, actually, no. I think you failed, because isn't the Ghibli movies on HBO Max?
Yeah, they might be.
You haven't been taking advantage of that. Probably because you have them.
No, surprisingly, I don't have them all.
You don't have them all?
No.
That actually is kind of surprising to me. What the heck is wrong with you, Alex?
I don't know. There's just been other shows that have had to take priority.
Yeah, this is true. This is very, very true, unfortunately.
If they still have them, I don't know if they have them all.
I don't know if they have them all, but...
It'd be good if I could finally see Tales from the Earthsea. Why?
I mean, I could probably go and finish some of the ones I haven't seen, like Kaguya. I'm not doing Howls. I tried doing Howls. Howls is fucked up.
Oh, yeah. I remember Howls.
Howls has the same problem with me that Spirited Away does, which is like, okay, there's only so much what the fuckery I'm willing to deal with in a movie before you explode my brain and I have to go do something else. And Spirited Away hit that point, and I tried starting Howls, and like I think I got an hour in, and it's like, there's too much. I need to go do something else, and I never went back.
Oh, Korok. Where?
Oh, and a friend just texted me, you ought to give Alex nothing but trouble like you did when you were criticizing Anno the other day. Somebody was on Discord. I only do that because I tease. Why would... Look, I follow a lot of people that probably have the same approach that Anno does when it comes to fans sometimes. And I don't criticize them for that. I'm pretty sure Kubrick had that problem. Because he was kind of mentally unstable.
I don't know if he was unstable, but...
That's what I heard, like, later on in his career. He got really unstable. Like, it like, post The Shining, I think? No. It was the next one after that, or post 2001. Where he kind of got eccentric and kind of hard to read.
I think he was... I don't know, I always heard...
I mean, he was a perfectionist in filming.
Yeah.
But...
I always heard he was kind of just eccentric and a bit off the wall.
Yes. Most directors are, though. I mean...
Yeah.
For crying out loud, Quentin Tarantino has a foot thing. So.
Yeah, he does. He definitely does.
And as we've pointed out, Steven Spielberg has a lens flare fetish. That, and he has a fetish with working with... Actually, no, he doesn't have a regular actor that he works with.
Yeah.
He won't work with George. But that's just because they irritate... Oh, now you're going over there!
Yeah.
Well, over here is not as great as over here. 2 is not as good as 3.
Just go and check what's over there.
I'm trying to find that stupid
Over
fairy
there.
fountain. Where is it?
Wait, right there?
Where?
Is it that island right there?
No, that's Terrytown, which
Oh.
I guess I can get this quest rolling if anybody's over here, but probably not.
I thought maybe there was a shrine right there.
Well, we
Well,
got to figure
there's-
something out because we are actually running out of time, at least for
There it is.
Zelda.
There it is. Yeah. And there is in fact a shrine over there.
And then we will be
A
taking
shrine
a
of the
break,
Silver
and then we will be
Monkey.
coming back with Dot Hack Volume 2, which I'm guessing Alex did the necessary grinding. So
No,
that,
I didn't.
So that,
I'm kidding.
oh,
I did.
okay,
I did.
So No Cooch will kick our ass like 10 times.
Yeah.
And then... And actually, people did get mad at me. No, she has a Cooch now because she got infected. The first thing she got infected with was a Cooch.
Jeez.
Guys, it was
Terrytown.
the PS2 era. Nobody had Cooches.
Oh, did I
Because for
already-
some reason, actually animating hips was hard.
No, I didn't do this. Did I do this quest already?
No, I don't remember coming here.
Just-
I don't remember coming here on this playthrough, I mean.
Yeah, weird. Because I don't remember there being houses before doing the Terrytown quest.
It's your house.
No, this is a little bit more log cabin.
I know. I was just kidding. He built a house here.
Hey!
Holy Christmas, what's wrong with your head?
Who are you again?
He looks like Mo.
Mo Sislak? Not really.
Larry, Curly, and
Oh, Larry Curly and Mo. Okay.
Yeah, that's
the,
what
ha-
I
the
meant.
hairstyle
Come
reminds.
on. Actually, I think
remember.
this might be one of those characters that's developed from the creators at Nintendo.
Good idea. However, what's wrong?
But there just isn't enough? Well, that sounds like a you problem, not me.
I'll help. I don't mind.
You're a lifesaver. We don't care about such things anymore.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, like I said, after this we're going to be moving over to .hack Volume 2 Reminisce,
Yeah.
and we are playing on .hack GU the last recode. So
Yeah, the
for all the people
remaster.
who get mad that I put in the tags for last recode, it's because that's what it's on.
Yeah, we're playing it from the remaster last
Yes,
recode.
because otherwise you wouldn't get it in pristine 1080 and 60 frames.
Yeah, we'd have to play in 24.
Oh, and by the way, for all those who are complaining on my Twitch channel, where are the cameras? We don't have cameras on this one.
Yeah.
We don't. This is the day where we decide not to do our makeup, and we are all basically naked, and we don't want to film that. I mean, am I wrong, Alex?
No, I think you're perfectly right.
No, that's the rumor though. Thankfully, Rising Sun also perpetuated the rumor that we're all naked,
Of course.
and
he
that's
did.
why we're recording. Yeah. No, it's just because we have 3 people on the couch, and if people remember from Parasite Eve, it's really hard for us to get 3 people on the couch, so, from a camera perspective. So we just
And
turned it off.
people didn't like it because it was.
Yeah, they were a little annoyed. I think the current cams that we're running off of could do it, but I don't know if I want to take that risk because I don't want to wreck it again. I mean, thankfully, Parasite Eve was a good enough game that people were willing to endure, but. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, we've only got like a couple of minutes, so.
Come on.
Ah! Headshot. You're such a dick.
I know.
You shot them right in the chin. What I'm basically saying is that you hit them, pow, right in the kissing. Pow, right in the kissing.
Ow, I missed the lizard.
Oh, hey, look, it's raining again, Andrea.
But at least I'm not climbing, so it all works.
It would be 10 times worse if there was.
Alex's link is the wettest link of all Breath of the Wild history.
How do these fire keys work when it's raining?
I know, right? You'd think that it'd be like, ah, I'm in pain.
I'm melting.
Oh no, I'm losing my fiery advantage. Either that or they're like,
Oh, shooting
man, my
star
butt's been
and
on fire
another
for like a week. Oh my gosh, he just won't leave you alone, will he?
You hit my cousin.
Who is also me.
I am cousin number 24.
I am also named Steve. Which means that there are 21 Steves in the Yiga clan.
Of course, the stupid bow broke.
Wait.
Right as I was about to
You
Matrix
hit him
it.
in the head. How is he not dead? That should be huge. He should not have that much health.
He does.
After that.
There
Like,
he goes.
a headshot in this game is a guaranteed crit. Ah, fuck, people. Come on.
Well, I think it also has to do with the power of your bow.
Does it? Okay.
You know. I
I don't know if I buy that, but okay. I'll go with it for now.
Fire bats.
I'm pretty sure Alex will have to park somewhere.
Yeah. After he deals with all of the Keys problems.
I just want to get to the shrine of the silver monkey.
Speaking of, you can now watch that on Paramount Plus.
Oh, nice.
I actually did watch some.
But these skeleton monsters have to keep getting in my way.
But I guess the real question is, do you want to pay, I think it's like $10 a month
I can't pay anymore.
for Paramount Plus?
I'm
Guys, there's a reason the Netflix model works so well is because it's like, well, it's gone up since then, but it was like $7.99 for a while. Now it's gone up, but
Bucks.
Yeah, I can't do
Run
every
with me,
streaming service.
Fox.
I have to like pick which ones we're using at the time. And then Andrea gets mad at me. She's like, "Oh, now I don't have access to this one thing." Sorry.
Da show shrine.
And what's weird is like all of them have different prices. So like HBO Max is $15 a month, I want to say.
Yeah, something like that.
Hulu was like $20 if you're paying for no ads.
We'll do this
A
one.
minor test of strength.
We'll do it later. This is a good time to wrap up, I think.
Yeah, that would be appropriate. And then we can get things started for dot hack.
Yeah. I'm wondering, do I have any fairies on me? Dude.
I think I saw one.
I
Oh,
do.
you have 4.
Good. All right.
So there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and call it there. So we will be right back. When we come back, we will have Dot Hack Volume 2, Reminisce.
After these messages.
We'll be right back.
Takes a minute.
Oh. That might be why. Okay, come on, let's go.
Look at this. And read the subtitle.
For some reason, this isn't working right now. So.